Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm just Rob, aka Star Shadow. We're playing some Mass Effect. We have just gotten done becoming a Spectre. We got the Council's permission. We got Siren. You know, he was a jerk, betrayed everyone, and so he brought the evidence. Now he is in a bad way. So we are good to go. So we have a couple things here to do still before we can leave. One, we have to kit up the Citadel Emporium guy. Forget where he is. Two, there's still a couple missions. We need to go back to the Citadel Tower, I believe, to get a couple missions. There's a mission here on the Presidium, I believe, as well. And the upper wards, I think, has a couple more missions for us as well. So we are, excuse me, here. We need to go to, I believe, the Emporium. Then we'll circle back. So let's go. So I'm still rolling with my girl Tali and my man Garrus for right now. I believe there's actually two missions that come from the elevators. So, hopefully those will pop up. Heard that maybe having Caden in the party might help with that. It's not my favorite option, but you never know. But we might try it. We'll go. We got a couple of elevator rides, so we'll see how that goes. So we take a little walk ski around here. Let's see. Is there anyone that's gonna try and... There we go. That's all I'm looking for.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses.
Uh-oh.
They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Oh, okay. This might be something that we are willing to do, especially as a Paragon.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures.
What?
But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship.
Oh, she's crime too.
Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you.
Huh.
You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Yeah, I mean, if she's not going to attempt to murder me, she is going to murder me. I mean, it would still be an attempt, but I think she would be sure that she was going to murder us. Yeah, we would shoot those people up. All right.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
So Batarians are a new race that we have not encountered yet. I'm not sure when the first time we'll encounter them. We'll definitely know them when we see them. We'll put it that way.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
Ha. Well, this is a Paragon option here.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Interesting. Interesting. Paragon, yes. We are trying to Paragon it up here. So we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 charm. We're trying to get the Paragon up enough that we can get the rest of here, because that's not quite enough, I don't think, to get ourselves out of every situation that we need to. We already had one situation that came up that we weren't able to charm. I guess if I had come back a little bit later instead to do it, I could have done it, but it happens. Alright, elevator, because we're going up the tower. Should be 2 missions up here to pick up. Hopefully that means we will maybe get one of the elevator missions. This is very inefficient. That's why we're taking the elevator and not the fast travel.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Is that one? I don't know. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. Oh, this is not the Citadel Tower, is it? We're in the airport. Well, there's a mission over here anyway. I got lost. I was thinking I was in the Citadel Tower, and I'm not. But we do need to go down to Flux, I believe.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
Burn.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Wow, I think Rex Infect would have something to say about that. Alright, so there's 2 here, I believe. There's 1 Flux, I think. And the other is... man, where is it? Oh, well, there's something. Trying to kill him? Ooh, we don't like to see that. Do we need to shoot someone? Okay, dude, what's up?
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
Yep.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I
Nice.
just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds.
Ooh.
Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Not really.
Does the device
Oh,
help me
okay.
win?
It was the same thing.
The device is set to emit a frequency that was nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Yeah, see, this would be something to do if we were Renegade. We were renegading it up.
It's not what I
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI.
Yes, but there's more.
Ooh.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection with the rogue Spectre.
so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
This is very interesting. There's like reflections in the window now. It's really cool. There wasn't previously. Talk to Rita real quick.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around.
Ooh,
I
wow.
haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Okay, is there anyone else that I need to talk to?
Someone else.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
That's it? That's all you're gonna say? Really? That's all you're gonna say to me? Completely rejected there. Actually, I wonder if we should do it and maybe we can turn them in. Let's see.
Ah, change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do that?
It's illegal to use. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll think
I'll
about it.
take my chance.
I'll think about it. I'm trying to decide whether Paragon enough for me to do. Alright, so there is one more mission, I believe. Take a quick little walk ski around. I don't remember where it is. There's someone to talk to. It may be back the other way though. And C-Sec. Maybe this is what I'm thinking of, going to the med clinic. I think this is what I was thinking of. Talking to the doctor. Okay, doctor, do you have a mission for me? Liz.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Well,
Of course.
might as well do this while we're here. Look at this medical exoskeleton. What? Almost 400,000. Holy, what the what? Oh, that's all. My God. She rich. Alright, now we gotta go and find the Citadel Tower. Maybe I must have gotten a mission. I was pretty sure that was it, actually. We'll take another quick walk around through here. Make sure I didn't miss something, because kind of defeat the purpose, you know? Kind of defeat the purpose. Talked. We walked. We talked to people here. We talked to people here. Who we talking? Moreland we talked to, did we not? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies.
Let me see what you have.
Did I grab the stuff that I
you will be
wanted?
Pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Yeah, okay. Better gel upgrade is a lot of money, but good grenade upgrade too. One thing I do want to do before doing that actually is go to the Spectre requisition office place. Check Cora's Den real quick. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here, but you know, yeah, never know. Who's talking here?
Then dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
I don't know what Garrus was doing instead of coming to talk, but oh, we can go back here again, huh? We own this. We own this place now. Nothing in here though. I wish there could have been something in here that I could have taken. That would have been nice. Alright, so we're cleaning up here. We'll talk to... Yeah. Hearken you, Zach. Yeah. Sorry, man.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay, doesn't got business with me. And after we went in here, we'll go to the alleyway. Do we need to go through CSEC, maybe? Because I think that's for requisitions, isn't it not? Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Anything? Not quite. Open up. What up, y'all? What up? Yeah, I just had to go through CSEC. Such an inefficient build here.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts...
Yeah, we've heard that one before. Requisitions over here? Yeah. What's up, dude?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake.
Nope.
System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
I'm done. What the? Whatever.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Nice. The rare stuff? Which means it's super fucking expensive. You can buy Turian armor. Hydra. So is any other stuff? Holy 35,000. What? Oh, Vada camps too. M3 does the same thing? Oh, the cooldown bonus is slightly better. I think we can do better for 2,800. Heavy armor, medium armor, yeah, okay. Never mind. I thought we would be getting the good stuff, and that's not the good stuff. That's not even okay stuff. Is this to the docks or the other one to the docks? Yeah, Presidium.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Yeah, we may have seen this one too. I heard that one too. So we may be cycling through them again, and for some reason we're not getting the missions. Or maybe having Caden might help. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this should be the tower, right? No, it's the wards again. This is, I got confused last time. Okay, where am I going? Did I pass this tower? Embassies. Tower, further. That's why I got confused. I keep thinking the Citadel tower is the first one. That's right. Here we go. This is what I wanted the first time. Yes.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
Ooh.
The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
That's a mission, though. Because they gave us a spot we gotta be and everything. Yeah, so hostage. Scene survey team has to take away. Yeah, there might be one more that I'm missing from the elevators, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so there should be 2 missions here I can pick up. Let's go look for Coeval here. Growth.
I hope he's okay.
Alright, dude, what's up? Mr. Balding Man with weird eyes.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
A break? Is he Russ or something?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm Commander Shepard. That's my favorite part of the galaxy.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of 2 things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Dude, your eyes. Your eyes, man.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
But that sounds bad, Homer. That's what we should have went. That sounds bad, Homer. Alright.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything.
What?
If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Or how about a personal favor that rewards us with something really cool, like money, big ass gun, good looking armor, you know, a ship. I don't know, something.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
So if they don't have real weapons, what does that mean? They have fake weapons? Cardboard weapons? Plastic weapons? I mean, I don't understand. Weapons that don't fire?
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
We'll let you know when we get around to it. You know, we aren't people who are, you know, just wandering around the galaxy doing small favors for people.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Talked to you before.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Sorry, I don't think we've met.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres.
Good.
We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Uh-oh. I feel like he's gonna unload on us.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
Yep.
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area.
Really?
That doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
Okay. Don't worry. We'll see.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
So he's gonna continue to stand at this phone.
On where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
How about I talk to him? Can I talk to him? Can I interrupt your call? Excuse me. Excuse me. Yo. This is Commander Shepard. Stop fucking around. Find this shit so I don't have to. You hear me? You hear me? Bitches. Right, so squad. Can we switch the squad? I guess I can't switch the squad right now. I thought maybe we could. It's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so we are going to head now. The only thing I think we have is an elevator mission that we haven't gotten, so we're gonna go and check the door real quick. I believe we can just leave them. Or maybe we'll go and talk to Udina in the embassy again, just to close that off. That dick.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Raleigh Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan.
Yeah. That's repeat. Wish they weren't repeating, so we need to go. Okay, all the way back. So I get a nice look-see at what's going on here. People flying around. We got birds in here too. Holy shit. You believe that? Birds and shit in the space station? It's crazy. It's crazy. See, this is the time I probably could have fast traveled, but, you know. Normally I think fast traveling is for suckers. Even though I have fast traveled a couple times already. In this case, we weren't that far away anyway. Move it up. What up, bitch? Whoa, hey, no one's here. Bitches, what's up? Bitches. Bitches? Where are y'all? Maybe they're at the ship. And below this popsicle stand. I've never seen a popsicle stand, honestly, so I don't even know where that comes from. I mean, ice cream stands, yes, but not popsicle stands. I mean, that must be a really, really old thing.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct
we've heard this one too.
L-Corps cast members.
Sounds hilarious.
The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language.
Sounds hilarious. Yeah. So it's like here. Other system. Other system. Other system. This dude, gambling, and other systems. So, yes.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
We'll have to keep the Rachni in mind. Just as an aside. What up, y'all?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
What's going on?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectre.
Yeah, we know. Everyone's told us this. Literally everyone in the Citadel knows this. Everyone in the Citadel wanted to talk about this. But not you. Why? Why do I have to hear this secondhand? And now finally we're hearing it firsthand. Finally.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
What was he supposed to say? He had a chance to become a Spectre and he blew it? Yes! 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 That's all you had to say. Yes! Instead, I heard from every alien in the fucking Citadel. Just come clean.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Politicians, of course.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans.
Ooh.
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Liara. Sounds hot.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
I wasn't answering to you.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your job.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Okay.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Bitch. Alright. We got a little bit of Paragon points out of that at least.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Makes sense.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Okay, that could be anything, but let's hear more.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Okay.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Okay, so that method was bad.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery.
Probably.
Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
We'll stop this motherfucker.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Alright.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years
This is the same thing.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
No.
Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Yeah, except Nihilus died and Saren came back, so chalk one up for you in that case?
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
Do we go through that again now?
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's no good living in the past.
This looks like a different one too.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren.
We had intel on a rogue...
Okay, no.
The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the site.
The only thing I care about is...
Okay. Alright, more. Let's find out about these other places before we talk about the Artemis Tau cluster.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city.
Oh, shit.
Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Sounds cool. Sounds like a great place.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Okay, well that was just uncalled for. Whatever ship or machinery did that right in the middle of his speech.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. T'Soni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'm sure. Alright, let's get our ship. It's my ship now, motherfuckers. Peace. Peace.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
We don't need to be we don't need to be decontaminated.
What happened to Captain Anderson? Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Ha.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%.
Good.
Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Now we do things my way. My way involves blowing the shit out of everything.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
I kind of want to do that, but not really because we have aliens now.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
Bros, I mean.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
That's an interesting picture right there.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Not if we fail. Oh my god, the told us Mass Effect 1 is pretty good too.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool, +4 for Paragon, that's perfect. Alright, so now we can talk to everyone in the ship before we actually do something. Yay, I love talking to everyone. Joker, what's up, my man? You're the best out of everyone on the crew. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Ha. The eyes on the captain. Look at her. Oh my god. She's there. I'm going to use my space lasers for my eyes.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
Ha.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Are you contagious?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Ha. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. So it actually kind of sounds like he's got bonitis.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Ha. I love it.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Such good voice acting.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
He looks so buff though, like the upper body. It's hilarious. But I love that line of questioning because it makes it it makes Shepard seem like she has no social skills. Huh? So why don't you smile? It's just so ridiculous. I love it.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Alright, so I think we get everything. Is there any more you'll tell us
I
about
need to know
this?
more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
God, she's so
Of course
hilarious.
you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures.
Oh,
hips,
Jesus.
thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I love
I'm
it.
not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Even though she was totally trying to make him uncomfortable. It's the best.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
That's why everyone loves Joker. Joker's fucking hilarious. Who should we talk to next? Should we talk to Presley? No, Presley probably last. He's gonna want us to leave. Let's go talk to good doctor and some of our crew. I can remember how to get around in here. What up, Doc?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Did we talk to her about this already?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical
Yeah,
pain.
I think we did talk about
There's
this.
a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
And I'm wondering why we don't get this stuff. Are we L3s? Because we're
How did you
biotic.
end up serving on an Alliance ship?
We talked to her
I
about this too.
enlisted right out of med school.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to travel, but humanity needs the Alliance.
Yeah, I
if they
talked
want
to her.
keep expanding.
I forgot.
Go. Goodbye, Commander.
My bad. It's always good to have a little refresher course on our good doctor. And also maybe we can snoop on anything. Can we snoop on anything in here? Need that arm for. My god. Alright. What up? Aren't you supposed to be working? Go do your jobs. Paper pod. Okay. Guess we'll talk to Caden. He's apparently doing something.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Cool.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time.
Was that flirting? Hope not. Alright. What do we got over here? This is the cadet room. Personnel manual. Personnel manual. Personally, I think everyone here is dumb and incompetent. If not downright ugly. Except Tally. Tally's cool. Everyone else, take them or leave them. I mean, Joker's cool. And the doc. The good doc is always good. Alright, so we got aliens down here. Holy shit, everyone and their mother's down here. Oh, Tally's in there trying. Okay, so let's talk to our friendly Alliance requisition
Hey,
officer.
Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Yeah, why are we paying you? You're on my ship. You should be getting it for us for free, motherfucker.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
We got some licenses for you, man, so shut up about licenses. We're buying them for you too, so stop being a bitch and buy us our shit.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Dude, just do your job.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Jesus. Dude, do we not pay you enough or something?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can.
Alright.
Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Fine.
Not right now, thanks.
I wanted to see show me, my bad.
Keep checking back.
Let's try that again.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, so we gave him a couple of licenses, so we got some shizzle here. What do you got here? We ain't buying shit from you though, so... May sell some shit. We can't afford any of this stuff anyway. What the fuck do we pay you for? We should get free items for every license that we give these motherfuckers because, you know, we bought the license. Give me my shit. Maybe I'll throw you out the airlock instead. Obviously, the conscience of Shepard is a little more renegade than she is.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Ooh.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
We don't live by anybody else's rules, not even our own.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that.
Okay.
It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape.
It's usually the way it goes.
CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Alright then, don't make us regret it.
CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Good. Did you have more to say, Garrus?
Commander,
good to see you. Good. I'm the boss. I'm the captain now. I was always the captain, but I'm more the captain now. What up, Rex in effect?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Let's find out a little bit more.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on, come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Oh, the ignorance of Shepard here. It's her eyes. Oh, oops.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
No, they just try to kill all of us.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard.
What does?
As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Ooh, can we investigate that?
Are your people really dying?
It's a stupid question.
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Makes sense.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that.
To be fair, when was the last time I met a Krogan? Period. Just this one. So, I mean, could be scientists for all I know.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, what up? What up, fellow human?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
So, be more alert. I love it.
They're perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Ouch.
Oh,
I just did this. I thought maybe there might be more. I mean,
if I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush. They have
I should have went with the other ones.
I'll
Okay.
make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Alright, cool.
Dismissed.
Cute. Ooh, flirting.
Ma'am.
Flirting. 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 Go, Captain, go. Oh, lots of people in here. What are y'all up to? Nothing? Oh. Let's talk to the engineer first. What up, Doug?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally?
Yeah.
She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I didn't.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
She'll be a real ass. Set to the team. Yeah.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Humans are so great at naming things. I mean, we used the name Tokyo once, more than that, actually, and it's a good name. Might as well keep using it. I mean, to be fair, don't fix what's not broken.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Cool.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Interesting. Very interesting technobabble explanation.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's...
Carry on, Adams.
It's a stealth system. Of course there's a problem that we can't deal with. Alright, what's up?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Oh, I didn't do shit.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance.
That's a lower renegade than I thought it would be.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
We don't know her.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Wow.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Yeah. Well, now it's time to find out a little bit more about Quarians.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
Makes sense.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
So, I guess saving the galaxy will be a shitty gift? Since it's like not actually anything?
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Still sounds dangerous to me. And, I mean, what kind of education do they get? I mean, and I get that they have some training before they get sent out, but it seems like they should lose a lot more than they
I
do.
want to talk about something else.
Like what?
How about Quarians?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Yeah, that sucks.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
So I guess the Quarians are doing a good job of getting it on. That's what they're saying. Right now they are very, very horny, and so they're doing a good job of fulfilling their one child per family kind of thing, I guess. But I can't imagine that it always goes that well, that easily, so I wonder. It seems like there could be like a city underground to it, or something to explore there.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Not sure that's the right word.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
That's a pretty good rate.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
That's a lot of information I'm guessing that you have that I don't.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Well, basically, no, like a neural network. The more there are, the more connections there are available, and so, you know, have more pathways to discover. Like, it's not really that simple, but, you know, to go from neuron to neuron and having a variety of neurons is better in order to, like I said, have more paths to try and narrow things down and make decisions and all of that. So yes, it's a very interesting system. So therefore, when you have 10 million of them, I mean, that's starting to get into human brain territory kind of thing.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
So basically is made something that has that capability of they get smarter the more there are around each other, and then you stuff them on a place that's crowded already with Geth, and then you make more, and then you're surprised that they got smart.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Well, considering calling himself overseer, that kind of brings to mind a little slavery.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
As you would expect, I mean, going to commit genocide of, I was gonna say a race, but it's not really, I mean, kind of a civilization here. And of course they're gonna fight back a little bit.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They can kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
There's a lot of alien on alien killing. We have like the Genophages, the Turians and Solarians, and Sari basically are trying to kill off all the Krogan, except trying to do it not harsh enough that they completely try to kill everyone. The Quarians have now tried to commit genocide against the Geth. Even though the Geth, you can argue whether or not they are true sentient life forms. It kind of seems like they are, even though these low ones that we fight are probably grunts or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to reconcile what we're seeing out of Geth right now and what Talia's told us about them. But still, you know, try to commit genocide against someone like that, especially something created like this. Yeah, it seems a little bad here. Seems like trying to justify everything for yourselves just makes it sound a little worse, my girl. Kind of makes it sound a little bit worse. Right?
I should go.
See you later.
Indeed. Well, cool. So now we found out a lot about our crew members. More about some than others, but at least we are starting to get to know the crew and to know everyone. And yeah, I think usually I'm really tiring out. So yeah, I think that is actually going to do it for tonight. We will pick this up again Sunday afternoon, and we'll pick it up by talking to Navigator Presley. We'll have some information for us. See, you can see there's nothing up in here, our vid room, and with our Jedi Council seating around here. Actually, we can make a quick look-see in here because this is the other side, actually, where I came in. For a second, I thought that was the captain room, but it's not. Alright, so we'll pick it up by talking to Navigator Presley, who will then teach us about the galaxy map, and then we will go into the wild black yonder of space and time, and we will do stuff but like I said, that's gonna do it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon for some Star Traders, give up with the space team, and then some Valheim multiplayer at night. Should be fun. And then Sunday, like I said, we'll be back in the afternoon with some Mass Effect in the afternoon. And then, yeah, Monday and Tuesday, Monday we'll be back. Monday night will be some more Mass Effect. Tuesday, Thursday again, some Football Manager. So that's the schedule here. So definitely come check us out again. Hit that follow button, hit that notification button here on Twitch, and hang out again. You can follow us on social media at Streams by Star on Twitter, !Twitter in the chat, and !YT will get you to the YouTube page. Playthroughs of a lot of stuff out there, so you can check all that stuff out, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff there. Really appreciate that. And we do include a link to the Twitch and the Twitter in the description, so everything is very, very easy to get to. Very, very easy. Yep, so that's gonna do it here for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe out there, stay well. Hopefully you find it interesting, all of the lore and stuff that's around here. Lots and lots of good stuff. But we'll get into some shooty next time. So definitely come check us out. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and I will see you next time.